Tijuana road race. Usually these races were in the around noon or early afternoon. We many times would have sprint training down in Balboa Park and then go down and ride Criterium in Tijuana. This particular one was a road race. It was a circuit on the lower roads from the main road in Tijuana, and the circuit. This particular one, we had quite a few riders from Los Angeles. Tetzloff being the overall winner, and
Rogers.
yeah, Howard Rogers. Howard Rogers finished second, and Phil Criswell got third in the final sprint. We always had lots of help from the uh, police and the army. They would block the roads off and then have motorcycle escorts front and back and on the side, and then having the military guys on all the corners to keep the traffic from interfering with the bike races. So it uh, was always a relatively easy to hard workout. The races usually didn't have as large a field. Here was maybe around 40 or 50 riders, and it would usually always break down into a handful of riders at the finish. It would always somebody would always get away. Either a few riders or several riders would get away, and a lot of the races we had solo riders get away and stay away. So it was always a fun place to race because you had good protection. You could see the motorcycles on all around the riders to protect them from any traffic or any stray dogs that get out. But it was always a fun time, and you always had good sized crowds compared to racing in the U.S. where there weren't much. These three riders, looks like four riders got away. Tetzloff, Howard Rogers, Phil Criswell. I'm not sure who the other rider is. I don't think it was me. I had some mechanical problems. Uh, and this was the finish with Tetzloff beating Howard Rogers and Phil Criswell. Uh, Earlier in the season, Criswell beat Tetzloff for the first time in a road race and kind of dethroned Tetzloff. And in Phil's career racing against Tetzloff, he beat Tetzloff 50% of the time. They would trade wins at most of the road races that had hills, and I would usually finish third. And an up-and-coming rider named Wes Chowan would always come in solo fourth place on the major road races with mountains. The fellow in the red Letterman's jersey was Dave Fletcher, who was a top hill climber, but at a young age he went into the military right out of high school, and that was his future career.
It's fell.
And the yellow and black jersey is Phil Criswell. Orange jersey is Howard Rogers. And you can see the crowd that assembled there at the at the finish, and the riders coming in. So the field evidently broke up into just as small individual riders. Lots of big old Harley and three wheelers, and then the military that kept the course closed from any stray automobiles. I think that's in the red was Bob Zumwalt Sr. That's Lorna was a trophy girl. That's Tetzloff, the winner, receiving his trophy. Howard Rogers getting his trophy. Phil Criswell. And this Bill Thompson, better known as Pluto, getting fourth. And that's Lorna, who eventually married Michael Backer, the younger brother of Harry Backer. Mike was a good sprinter like his older brother, but didn't take the sport as seriously as Harry. I imagine they were both up at Berkeley College at this time.